Alrighty guys, thank you so much for tuning in for another video of mine. I promise you guys are gonna learn a lot with this video specifically. So stay to the end with me real quick. Subscribe down below and throw a thumbs up on this video, please, if you haven't yet. You guys are gonna learn a lot within this video. Like I said, I promise you. Finding your first Instagram influencer, your first profitable Instagram influencer. Appreciate you guys for tuning in all the way to the end with me, and especially to get that secret question. If you guys don't know about the secret questions, read the description real quick. You guys will see. It will be somewhere within this video. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that. Let's dive into it. Finding your first profitable influencer. So listen, a lot of people reach out to me saying, you know, I've hit up 100 or 200 influencers. Then I ask them, how many times do you hit up each of those influencers? Once. Well, then boom, there's your problem. That's why you're not getting a response, right? You guys need to hit up these influencers consistently. When you guys have a big group of influencers, you guys should be hitting up those influencers consistently, like every single day. And then after the first week or so, you know, back off maybe 3-4 times a week, hitting them up, both email and DM. So one tip with email real quick, I've mentioned it in the past videos, so check out those as well after this video. But listen, Gmass is a great tool for sending mass emails to these influencers. Check out Gmass. You just add it to your Gmail account. Don't send too many. Don't send like 1,000 emails the first time you get it, or unless you'll get your Gmail account blocked. So just watch out for that, guys. But listen, the free version allows you to send 50 emails per day. It's a great tool. Seriously, you guys need to be integrating that too, because you can send one message out to a whole list of influencers individually with one push of the button, just one push of a button. Hitting them up consistently, guys. Swipe up on their stories. Just be a little bit of a pest to them. Get the response. Boom. Once you guys have got the response, listen, I recommend just mass hitting them up no matter what. Then when you get the responses back, then kind of dive into really testing out, you know, really looking at things and spying on them a little harder and looking at them a little harder than you would when you're just hitting them up. You guys got to get the response first. That's just going to help you. It's going to be easier to really dive in on each influencer after you get the response back to them. Hit up tons and tons, and then when you get the response, dive in and doing these couple steps. So first of all, you're going to want to look through their Instagram page, obviously. Check out their comments. Make sure they're real comments. Check out their numbers of comments on each of them, that is consistent, which you don't want an influencer that has 17 comments on one, 350 on the next one, and 12 on the next one. Real comments is what you're looking for. That's basically going to guarantee that you guys, you know, the influencer has real comments and real engagement. The next step, speaking of engagement, go to flanks.com, type in Flanks engagement rating calculator. Boom, type in their username. You're going to get a percentage, 5%, 10%, whatever it may be. I did mention this in the past video too, in multiple videos. I typically like 5% and above, with about, you know, 50, 100K, all the way up to about 500,000. That seems to be solid within that range. 5% or above seems to be real solid for influencers. But don't just go off that one metric. You guys need to be looking at their comments. Heck, even follow them for a little bit, checking out their pages, how much they post consistently. That segues us into, you know, while you guys are following these influencers, check out their stories. If they post a lot, that's a good sign. You guys are following these influencers and you guys are seeing their stories. See the quality of content that they're putting out. And what I mean by that necessarily with these stories is, look, is their face in it? Guys, if they had never posted their face in it, that's typically a bad sign. I just want to add this in there while we're on the topic too. I only typically will use influencer pages that have a great connection with their audience, okay? So typically the best pages to use are personalized influencers. People like, you know, on my page, it's just me. It's not a team of people. It's not a meme page that has no person behind it. One person behind it is what you're looking for. I think that's probably overall, out of everybody that's hit me up and I've seen the problems, that's probably the biggest problem. You guys are going after big meme pages. And listen, a big meme page like F Jerry, something like that, like has a real connection, or something just, for example, like Barstool, okay? Obviously, the audience has a great connection with that page. That's something that is solid and to do, okay? But the other side of that is using a meme page that's got 100K. Typically, they just don't have that connection like a personalized influencer at 100K would have with their audience. You guys can probably get my drift there, because listen, it's a person, it's somebody that they know, it's like a friend they're basically going throughout life with. They're updating their life all the time, these influencers are, with their audience. So as an audience member, even myself, like I've mentioned this before, Grant Cardone is one of those people that I watch his YouTube videos. I watch him on Instagram. I keep up with him pretty much, okay? In my mind, I'm familiar with him because he's a person, okay? That's the connection that you guys are looking for, that needs to have that connection, that you guys are playing on that connection. That's why it's going to work for you. That's why influencers work so well, is because they have that connection. It's like when a friend comes up to you and says, wow, this is so great. This product is awesome. It's changed my life. Your friend, you're more likely going to listen to your friend on that than some random stranger. You think that random stranger is just trying to sell you on something. But if it's your friend and somebody you know and you have a connection with, you guys can get my drift. You're more likely to purchase because you respect their opinion. Just like these audience members respect that influencer's opinion, because these influencers most likely have worked up their audience over years and really dedicated their time to their audience. So that's why it works so much. I think not enough people really understand that. So I'm glad that I'm here and that you guys are hearing that, because that's probably one of the most important things out of everything. I see too many people hit me up and saying, this is the page that I did a post with. I didn't get any sales. I don't know why. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not your fault necessarily, guys, especially as a beginner. I'm not trying to diss you guys or talk down at all, because listen, I was there at some point too. When I was starting, I was there too. So everybody goes through the cycle, but I'm glad that you guys are watching this, because this is important. Very, very important to know. I think if anything, out of all this whole video on my channel, talking about Instagram influencers, that is so important. You guys have to have the connection between influencer and audience. Play on that connection. That's why it is going to work. With that being said, guys, I'm probably going to wrap it up here. This was how to find your first profitable influencer. Definitely, that is so key, guys. So key to understand. And then for the question of the day, since you guys made it here, I did not forget about it. What is your favorite kind of water? Different brand of water. Mine is probably like Evian. I like Fiji water is great too. Let me know what your favorite brand of water is down below. Random question, but read the description on why I do that. I'll explain it. Each of these uploads for the month of December, at least, I don't know if I'll do it in the future, but for the month of December, every upload is going to have a winner. The person that comments first down below the secret question, an answer to that, the first person that comments and answers that is going to win that upload. Okay, so you guys can see on my Instagram, keep up with me there as well. But basically, we're going to take all those winners at the end of the month and do a live raffle on my Instagram and pick one grand winner. The grand winner is going to win a prize of a consultant call with me, a custom built store by me specifically, and 3 Instagram influencer recommendations for the package of all my services. So with that being said, guys, thank you so much for tuning in all the way for me or with me to the end of this video. And I'm glad that you guys did. So you guys got that secret question. Go comment down below. Hopefully you guys are the first. Hopefully you are the first one that's watching this, or at least comments and answers the question, the first one to do so, hopefully. But nevertheless, guys, thank you so much for tuning in all the way with me. Like I said, again, I hope that these points that I talked about in this video really can help you. Like I say in every video almost, that's the only reason why I make these videos, just to help you guys, because I know how hard it is to find, number one, somebody that's telling the truth and is honest with you guys, and somebody that you can trust. As I do have the free course dropping shortly. That's probably going to drop in a month or so from now at the time of recording. So stay tuned for that, guys. I'm putting a lot of effort into that free course for you guys. It's going to be very exciting, and I wish the best of success for you guys. Put in the work, guys. Finding your first profitable influencer is not the hardest thing in the world. I talk about it all the time, how you guys can use just literally 1 to 3 influencers and do great things. You guys can have a post over and over again. I appreciate you for making it to the end, especially since you guys did. You guys are going to be the ones to make and be successful within this space, because you guys are taking the time to invest in yourself. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.